Hello, this is Randy Reed with Mortgage Planning Specialists. How are you? If you haven't heard the news, President Bush signed into law the Housing and Recovery Act, H.R. Bill 3221. If you didn't hear the news from my last week's vlog, down payment assistance come September 30th is going away. All this bill is for is basically to try to recover our failing foreclosure market and our housing market in the United States. Personally, I think it's going to do more damage than good, folks, but that's just my personal opinion. Down payment assistance goes away October 1st. There's going to be risk-based pricing. People with lower FICO scores are going to have higher interest rates, which isn't a bad thing, if you ask me. FHA's down payment requirement is going to go up to 3.5%. That's going to hurt people even more. The GSE that was supposed to be reformed, I thought maybe it might improve Denver's maximum conforming loan limits. However, I'm a little skeptical right now. Plan on things staying at $417,000 unless I notify you otherwise. And then the biggest thing that I think the federal government thinks that they're going to improve things on is foreclosures. They're basically allowing people who are in foreclosure to refinance into an FHA loan if the current lien holders take a 90% payoff on today's value. And there's recapture tax, and there's limitations on how much they can gain on any appreciation if they sell within certain periods of time. Personally, I don't think that it's going to have a huge impact. Just take the scenario. If you bought 3 to 5 years ago, you paid $100,000 for a property. Values, let's say, have gone down 20% since then. So the value today is at $80,000. If the lien holders have to take a 90% off or 90% payoff on today's value, that's $72,000. So the first lien holder is going to get their $72,000. However, the second lien holder is going to basically be getting nothing. And in today's market, second lien holders are getting something, but if you don't get a second lien holder to agree to it, you're dead. And I think the government thinks they know our business. They have no clue whatsoever. They're putting their nose into something that, quite honestly, we have done some self-correction as an industry. We've put things into place today that are unprecedented. We're doing loans so differently than what we've ever done in the history of mortgages that the government has no flipping clue whatsoever how it is that we do business. And they're putting their nose into a financial industry that can correct itself and make their own adjustments. And I think they're going to mess things up for the worse. That's the bad news for the week, guys. Sorry to deliver it that way, but that's the truth. The good news, interest rates improved this week. Get your people locked in if they've been floating. If you had anybody on the fence, get them locked in. Better news, you have a month and a half to go out and find people to get into down payment assistance. If you don't take advantage of this right now, you're going to lose out. You got a month and a half left to be able to get someone under contract to close it by the end of September. Unemployment was up to 5.7% nationally. Bad news for the economy. Job losses was 50,000. They expected 70,000, which is better than expected. And overall, we're pushing forward. We're getting deals done. If you get any of those last-minute down payment assistance, call me. I'm closing my FHA loans today in 10 to 14 calendar days. So give me a call. I'll get them done by September 30th for you so that you can at least go into the fall months with some transactions behind you. 303-809-5626. Have a great weekend.